I didn't do anything wrong. I don't understand. I'm no longer allowed to play in my local casino. I'm about to explain why, detailing what happened. Was that like a little bit clickbaity enough for y'all? I mean, this is like, it's not really clickbait, but kind of it is. Long story short, I'm no longer allowed to play in my local casino. I didn't have a epic getting thrown out moment. I didn't get caught cheating. Nothing happened. I just didn't think that this moment was going to come for another 2 months. For those that don't know, I'm training to become a blackjack dealer. Eventually, I'll learn more games as well. But I'm earning my gaming license over the next 8 weeks, and then I'll be brought on board as a part-time blackjack dealer at my local casino. And I learned yesterday that I'm no longer allowed to gamble at this casino, even while I'm training. I'm not on staff yet, but I'm not allowed to, over the next week, gamble at my casino. Now, once again, the closest casino to me that I would be allowed to play at is 3.5 hours away from my house. Probably it ends up being a good thing that I'm not allowed to gamble within an hour of my own home. We'll see. I'm going to find a workaround for that, though. I'm going to try and find an online service. If you gamble online and you know a good website that can be used in the United States, let me know in the comments. I'm looking for something, because originally what I was going to do, my plan was every day after training, I was going to go to the casino, because from the school that I'm learning how to deal cards to the casino itself, less than 5 or 10 minute drive. So I was going to go every day and film a YouTube short where I gamble on one thing a day, 1 penny for every subscriber that I have. I got this concept from another YouTuber, I forget the name, Bluff and Bob or something like that. And I was disappointed because I was going to do that for a few weeks and try to grow my audience. Instead, I can still do the concept in an online casino if you guys recommend one for me down below. Anyway, day 1 of training to be a card dealer, a blackjack dealer, it was good. It was fun. It was exciting. I met some people that I'm excited to grow with in the industry. I'm excited about the leadership, the people teaching me. They really seem to... They seem to be the right people to teach how to do this. I'm excited about the position that I'm in. They gave me a folder. Not much was gone over in the first day. I'm feeling confident because, let me take you behind the curtain a little bit. Some of the people in the program, they don't appear to be completely... They're not in the same exact boat as me, where I'm seeking this job because I think I'll really enjoy it. I love the game of blackjack. I like being in environments where money's being exchanged one way or the other. I'm a fan of gambling. I think it's fun. So I'm really going to enjoy the job. There appear to be people in the program that are here not for the game of blackjack, but for the hourly rate that they're expecting if they're to get through the class. There are people who, my belief is they've never played blackjack before. Maybe once or twice, because, we're sitting there, we're dealing some practice hands on day 1, and what we're supposed to do is just basically practice vocalizing the player's count. Let's say the first card's a 7, the next card's a 6, you say 13 as you deal the card. And you go around the table, and then you reveal your card, and you say dealer shows whatever, right? So we're doing these, we're not even getting to the point yet where we're hitting and standing and having hands split and doubled yet. We're not doing that. All we're doing is setting up the board and calling it out. And people that were sharing the table with me on their turns when they were dealing, they would deal an ace and then a 10, and then they'd look at it. And they'd go, 11 or 21. And I'd say, no. Nope, blackjack. It's not an 11 or 21. That's a blackjack. These people, not all of them, not most of them, but there's 1 or 2 people in the class that, and to their credit, within 30 to 60 minutes, they weren't repeating that mistake. They were picking it up. But I was like, okay, I'm a little bit ahead of the room. There's also people in the class that have dealt before in other states. So I'm behind some people. I'm ahead of some people in my class, but I'm feeling overall positive. They gave us, this is the chart for basic strategy. This is the book, what you're supposed to do as the player. We do have to memorize this at some point. I actually don't think I have this exactly memorized, to be honest with you. But it's not going to be hard for me to get it completely down. I took some notes on the back on a function called riffling. It's basically how they want you to shuffle the cards if you don't have a card shuffler machine, or it's broken or down or something. There's a system for how they want you to shuffle the cards up, and I took notes on that. They also gave us a booklet on standard operating procedures of blackjack. We didn't go through much of it on day one. We did go through terminology. There are some terms in here that I didn't know. Stuff I've never, I've only played blackjack. So there's some like pit boss language when the pit boss will be speaking to me when I'm the dealer that I did learn yesterday. One of the vocab things I learned, see, as a DoorDasher, I've been earning tips. Delivering food, I was earning tips. Now I will refer to them as tokes. In the casino, you don't earn tips, you earn tokes, or a toke. And the other thing that I learned yesterday, which this one kind of pissed me off, to be honest with you. From the dealer's perspective, the leftmost seat from your perspective as the dealer is referred to as first base. Straight ahead, they call that second base or center field. The rightmost seat, the rightmost position would be third base, which is backwards of the baseball diamond. I don't get that. That kind of pissed me off because it's backwards. It was also interesting. Not everybody in the class knew that our time is unpaid for the next 8 weeks. That was a topic of conversation really quick early on. There were people with they'd been told different things. I had been told this is no longer paid. If you pass the class, it ends up being free, but you're not going to be paid for the time to get your gamer's license. There were people in there that were expecting to be paid, and a lot of that's because I noticed also half the people in the class aren't in my position. I'm coming off the street. I just got lucky, honestly, lucky to talk to the right guy at the right time and be invited into this. Most of the people in my class are training that are already on casino staff in different capacities, whether that's cafeteria employees, or there's somebody from the slots department in there, and there's somebody, what was the other one? Security. There's actually 2 people in there on the security staff that want to train to become dealers. So they seem to be promoting from within first. And those people in particular, I think, thought that this was going to be paid time, and it's not. So what I did, since I've told y'all that over the next 2 months, I'm not earning much money, if you'd like to support me through the process, and this isn't a complete money grab. I had a subscriber ask me to make a shirt out of my last thumbnail. I did it. It's available on welty.com in the catalog. Also, just the link directly to this product is in the description below. So if you'd like to buy this shirt, I'm going to be buying mine in black. I think it looks best in black. Or, of course, always available on the website, get you a WU trucker hat. You wear this to the casino, you sit down at the table, and that indicates to the dealer that you expect to win. W for win. You can support me over these next 8 weeks that way, as I'm putting in essentially 30-hour weeks, 70 miles of driving a day to pursue this. It would really help me out. I don't try to sell y'all often or much on things, but over this 8-week period of my life, it would be especially helpful if you want to support me and you appreciate the time that I take for this YouTube channel. So get your Deal With It shirts today. Expect more updates from my process as I'm learning to become a dealer. And also expect more scratch-off shorts. I can't gamble in the casino, but I can go to the gas station right beside the casino and buy scratch-off tickets. We will continue the scratch-off short grind. Comment lottery coming soon. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on UUiTH.